Welcome back to some Fallout New Vegas. Alright, so I just recently upgraded my PC to Windows 11. I think I got all the settings back to what they need to be, but I'm hoping this recording's not screwed up. I guess we'll find out. Actually, let me do a test really quick. It's the audio settings is the big thing. Like when I opened up OBS, it was not initially tracking my audio. So give me 1 second here. Okay. I can hear sound coming from it, so I think we're good. So anyways, let's see. Last time we finished up Honest Arts, and now we're going to move on to Old World Blues, which I meant to actually look up which one it was, and I don't remember which one it was actually. Let me look this up really quick. Cuz I think it's this one right here, the Midnight Science Fiction feature, but I'm not 100% sure. That's my fault. I meant to like look this up too beforehand, and you just get busy and forget. Let's see, Midnight Science Fiction, New Vegas, Old World Blues. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have that one marked. Where do we gotta go? We gotta go south. Man, there's a lot of shit down here, isn't there, that I didn't go to? What was that, old nuclear test site? Oh, I gotta go check that out too. Okay, so I think Nipton is probably the closest place. But before I go, actually, so I was thinking about this. Right now, I'm wearing the Desert Ranger combat armor. And as much as I like this, I think the problem is it's medium, and I don't have a whole lot of medium stuff, nor do you really pick up a lot of medium stuff. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to change back to a light one. Because with jury rigging, like pretty much almost anything, like all those pre-war casual wear stuff you can use. So I'm going to, let's see here. So let's, whoops, wrong one. We have the assassin suit too. Let's see, that's what, DT-14? And then what was the other one? I think it was the, let's see, which one was it? What in the recon armor was it? That was DT-12. It was, God damn it. I can't remember what the hell the name of it was. I thought it was like an NCR armor, but apparently it wasn't. It's a, oh, that's what it was, Sierra Madre. So this is a DT-18. I kind of, yeah, we'll go ahead and wear this one. And then, what's the helmet give me? It doesn't, it just gives me DT5. What's this one give me? DT5 as well. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So we'll put these back up. And I'll take a couple, let's see if I got any casual wear stuff in here. Let's see, I want to keep that one. Yeah, oh, that one weighs 2, so we'll take that one, and we'll take, thought I had more than that. I guess I'll take one of these. They only weigh 1. I'll take one of these jumpsuits. Okay. Alright. Nipped in here. I keep forgetting that I gotta access the map from this thing. As long as I've been playing this game, you know, I realize I don't have my touchpad like I do on PlayStation. Okay. You know, this stuff is still burning. You would think, oh shit. I don't even have a weapon. Fucking scorpions. Did I get poisoned? Fuck, I did, didn't I? Okay. Bastards. I love this thing. You know, I think I have a chainsaw too, but I think it weighs more. This is kind of like the light version of the chainsaw. The chainsaw is pretty fun to use too. I remember using it. Oh God, what was the name of that crew? There was a crew somewhere in Vegas that. Oh, what is that? This must be it. Anyways, we went in there with a vengeance. The fact that like it ignores DT is like super powerful too. That looks like a satellite. So I recognize the eye. I downloaded a picture that I could use for my thumbnail, but like that's all I know about this. Let's see, what am I supposed to do? Activate crash satellite. Okay. The crash satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission that you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers, level 15+. You have a premonition that while you will be unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. If you're up to the challenge and you have all that you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. The Atomic Wonders. Let's see here. I should have looked at my stuff a bit more. I mean, we're at 95. The problem that I run into is just space. Like, what the hell is this? That weighs 8 lunch boxes? Okay, you know what? God damn it. I should have done this. This is my fault. Unprepared. Okay. It's just gonna take me a minute to do really quick. What is this? I never seen a box there. Okay. Aid. I have a shit ton of stim packs, so I'm pretty comfortable. These don't weigh a lot. I'll keep those. But I'll get rid of all these other things. Moonshine. Coca-Cola. what are these? Russian water. 50 attack speed. You know, I wonder if these are considered like drugs. You know, because I had to use drugs to make them. I'll tell you what, I'll take like 2 with me. Okay. Sacred. Deter poison. Salesman weekly. Poison resistance plus 60. That's pretty good, actually. I might keep that. Just, you never know when you're going to use it. I'll put one of those up. Got our stim packs. Need those. Trail mix. Okay, we don't need vodka or that. We'll keep the weapons repair kit. Xander roots. Where's my lunch boxes at? Did I pass them? Are they not under aid? Must be under miscellaneous. There we go. Script. I really want to know what the scripture is. Like, it's just kind of frustrating. Like, you got it out of the Foot Locker from the last one, right? But you can't even read the damn thing. So I should look it up and see. Okay, we're down to 63. I'm pretty happy with what we have. So we have enough space. Let's go back to Nipton. Let's see if there's scorpions around this time. They shouldn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is so close, but I had never gone here before. Oh, you know what? I probably could have just fast traveled to this now that I explored it. Wait a minute. It's not playing now. That's weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and save it. Now that we got everything all set up the way we want it. All right. What? Oh, you know what? I wonder. I wonder if you got to do it at nighttime. I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense, right? Like it's a drive-in theater. Maybe it's got to be like exactly at midnight. 3 hours. There we go. Okay, take a look, closer look. All right, here we go. Fallout New Vegas. Old World Blues. This will be a third DLC that we're doing right now.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind.
Okay. Is that on the moon?
Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists.
Okay.
Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Huh, fascinating. So are we gonna go there? You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Huh. Welcome to the Big Empty. Oh no, did my computer crash? It did. That's a first in a long time. Well, not my computer, but the game. So, like I was saying, I just updated my computer to Windows 11. And it, for the most part, was pretty painless. The hardest part was getting my, so my computer was not recognizing that it was eligible for Windows 11. And it really had to do with like secure boot. So I guess when I built this machine, I formatted my hard drive in a way that was like a master boot record in MBR. And it needs to be in a GPT format to be able to enable secure boot. So there was, thankfully there's YouTube, right? I will do this one. So I was able to kind of work through all that and figure it out. But, okay, so we need to do 3 more hours. Yeah, I finally was able to get it working, but I hope it doesn't cause problems with this game, though. Let's see if I can skip this.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain.
Well,
the nucleus of this research
right after I
was
get through here.
the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Okay. Alright, let's save this. Okay. Patient gown was equipped. Oh my god. Hold on a second here. What do I have on my person? I'm trying to see, can I see myself? I can't remember how you're supposed to do this. There you go. Got operated on by the aliens. All right, let's see here. So let's put on. Okay. Weapons. I'm gonna use this for now. Just because I got like the most. So I guess we can explore. So this might be in like, I said the moon, but it's probably down in oh, that's sitting. I don't want to sit. It's probably down in like New Mexico or something like that, you know. Let's see what's around here. Yeah, might as well. Okay, what do we got in here? We got some strange... Let's see, what's that say? Big mountain. Okay. Wrench. Alright, let's go to the sink. You know, I think this game talked about having like alternate types of ammo you can swap to, but I've never really done it. Purified water. Flour. It's a big ass thing of Wonder Glue. Looks like some kind of hydroponics set here. Scrap electronics. Talk to the biological research station. Personality files damaged or missing. Insert backup holotape to restore files. Okay, so we gotta find that. Can we cook? Yes, we can. I think we're pretty good. It's good they give you some stuff if you didn't have much, but oh, there's an ammo box there. Okay, they're giving us a lot of laser weaponry. Just talk to sync auto dock. Insert backup holotape. Activate eatotronic. Oh, that thing. Ah, fancy lad snacks. Activate disabled jukebox. Personality files missing still, huh? Let's see, that requires a key. E equals MC square. Okay. Oh, it's a little Vic. Muggy? What? Scientist glove. Might as well take it. It's kind of unique. Let's see. Empty trunk. Safe is empty. It looks like it has a spot for us to put stuff. I just don't know how often we'll be able to come back here, you know? Mad scientist scrubs. Not just any type of scientist, it's a mad scientist. You need a plunger. It'd be kind of cool if like we can get this thing to follow us around. Muggy. It looks like Cuphead, kind of. Let's see. A Securitron, a Mark 1 and Mark 2. I imagine that is what talk to light switch. Think Tank and Big Mountain. The sink. The hell? Is that just the music here? So let's see. Let's go to the think tank first. You feel a strange feeling of pacifism come over you, and you find you cannot draw your weapon for some reason. Oh no. So, what about my scientist gloves? Man, I can't attack at all? Oh god. Why all of a sudden is it like... Oh, I have a heart all of a sudden? What the... What the hell?
I thought I heard the pacification fields kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Let's see. How are you all speaking through that one voice box? I was at a theater, then I was here. What is this place? Are you the ones who performed surgery on me? Okay. Let's ask. Second one.
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Gala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Lobotomite.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to. The skinvelope once containing it.
Skinvelope.
If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities.
What?
Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
Okay. We're gonna science the shit out of this one. Hold up 1 finger, point at self, point at them, hold up 5 fingers. That's how we communicate. Ah, me, 1, you, 5. Alright.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises.
Oh my
If it
gosh.
tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense. Lobotomites can't comprehend us.
Did they take my brain?
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
Alright. Yes, I'm guessing that crash satellite was yours. Who are you all and what is this place? Why do I feel passive? I should be angry, really angry, and I'm not. Alright, okay, crash satellite was yours.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick?
Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skinvelope with... awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us.
Then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
We got like a bumblebee one over there. It's got to talk through like a radio.
From the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is
Dr.
I,
Mobius.
Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine. Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Hey, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
You removed my brain? Are you kidding me? Yoda, what's going on? How are you doing today? They lobotomized me. They took my brain and they put in some kind of touchy-feely brain. It makes me like a pacifist. How am I supposed to execute paladin justice with this, with these type of restrictions here? And then we got some sort of Dr. Mobius. All right, this is going to be interesting. So far, this one is starting off really good. I like it. You removed my brain?
We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Okay, brainless perk. Your brain has been replaced with an advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem addiction. Ah, that's pretty good. And shock from bodily damage, +5 damage threshold, minimum +1.
Yeah, ain't no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Alright. That doesn't explain the laser sutures on my chest and my spine. So how much surgery did you do on me? I feel like a badly put together jigsaw puzzle. Why am I all cut up? I feel like some kind of kid was playing with my insides.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously.
She prodded us.
Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced
First
it,
we got fisted by the
organs
fisto,
began
and
to
now we
cry
get
for
prodded by
direction, using your
whoever
nerves
this
as
is.
telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks.
Dala.
Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
The Heartless perk. The scars on your chest seem to confirm what the think tank was saying. You cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items to function at a higher level. Robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a critical hit. Oh man, that's good. I wonder if I get to keep these like from here on out.
Oh, wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Am I spineless now? Due to complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold has been increased by 1. God damn.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
Okay. So you took out my brain, heart, and spine. You extracted my brain. What do you mean misplaced it?
To be correct, you should say, the autodoc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory.
Oh no.
How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself.
The brain just lost itself. It got up and walked around.
Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush. That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
Okay. You said something about needing technologies to stop Mobius. First, you scoop out my brain, and now you want me to save you?
Yes, it is our only chance. A desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone.
Oh, man, dude. 5 int character. Why did I have to make such a dumb character? Alright, well. Before I can go reclaim this tech, are you sure your plan will work? Alright, I'll help. Okay, yeah, we'll help.
Excellent.
Excellent.
This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
What are you so smug about over there, Yoda?
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics.
We're brainless, spineless,
this
and heartless.
does not mean we do not want the cold, hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
Okay. This whole place sounds pretty dangerous. These devices sound dangerous. What are these technologies? If you don't tell me what I need to find, I can't help you, alright? Alright.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site.
Oh
Our
God.
technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac-dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic sound wave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
Ooh.
There.
A
We
massage,
have informed
eh?
you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
Okay. The faster I can get through this, the better. Trust me, I want to get over with as quickly as possible. What if I take my time to explore the crater? Huh?
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy, penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
I get the picture. Guess I better get walking then. Doesn't sound like my style. Maybe I'll do a little exploring. Let's see. Can you help me get this done as quickly as possible? Sounds a lot like sounds like a lot of walking. All right.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Why is it always feet, Yoda? Pylons. What pylons? There's a perimeter? That sounds suspiciously like I can't leave.
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Okay. We can't leave. I got it.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, oh, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
That's a funny emote, Yoda.
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
Okay. If you have the gun already, I don't understand what you need. If there's a weapon you can give me handed over, I'll put it to good use.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the Soundwave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
I like the Bumblebee character.
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun.
Sonjaculating?
Warmed up.
Oh my god.
Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be
The
ashamed
robot
of
just
your own
masturbated into the gun that I'm gonna
technological
get. That's
Let me give it a little
definitely
sonic
gross.
sterilization first. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Thank you, Dala. Alright, let's see here. Energy weapons plus 50. Energy cells have a high expenditure rate. Some extra reserve cells could offset that. This sonic gun looks like an energy projectile. Got anything that spits lead? Oh. So we can get some more ammo, or we can get a new weapon. No, let's go ahead and just take this one.
Yes, I believe Watts Electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors.
She was about to say
always come
vibrator.
up short right before climax.
I think Watts manufactured hollow discs, or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
Okay. Alright, so we got more. Oh, we can get some guns too.
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent
Sonic
of following a
ejaculate.
glass of
Oh my
hemlock
gosh.
with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If you're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Lobato bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
Ah, this gun looks really hungry. I'd like to make sure that it gets fed lots of bullets.
Fine. Boros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Alright. That should be enough.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dalla. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised that things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Let's see here. So, the gun you gave me can disable force fields. This can only work on fields here in the crater? Okay.
Yes. Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Okay. I could care less about all this. Can I go? Let's see. I don't want to hear. Okay. Alright. We'll go the second one.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Okay. I'll head out then and be back with these things. I'll be sure not to tamper with anything. I don't make promises I can't keep. And then I'll go get these technological wonders and see how much damage I can do.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that.
I need lots of rest.
I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there with my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Let's see here. So I can trade with the sync intelligence, then I'll need something just to activate the function, won't I? Let's see, you need 8 intelligence for this one. So just plug it in the circular map thing in the sync. Alright, let's do the barter.
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the thing's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
Okay. The amount clearly represents a deficiency in the amount of caps needed.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
Oh, man. Alright. Alright. Having a store available will be helpful. It has a store connection, right?
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Okay. That was interesting. Hold on, before this game crashes on me, we're going to save. So I don't have to go through all that again. It was like 30 minutes. Alright. So we got some kind of gun. The cyber dog. Look at this sucker. It barks. Oh, I can't pull it out here. What am I wearing? Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. So we got the gun, and then we got a... What else did we get? The Sonic Emitter Revelation. It doesn't really do a lot of damage. Bonus damage versus robots, power armor, critical strike, paralysis. Okay. What do we got in here? Ah, I didn't mean to pick that up. But at least we know we got some scrap metal in there. I could junk it. Scientist Scrubs. Yeah, we'll take that. Dr. Boris.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Oh, we got a quest from this. Okay. Did you just call me an animal?
Yes, animal. Hormones, pores, glands, all wrapped up in skin. Who knows what terrifying secrets lie beneath your epidermis? Scalpels shall tell us your secrets, even if we must cut deep for such knowledge. I was head of my biology class at American High, you know.
Let's see here. So who are you and what do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
Oh my god, you're responsible for the cazadors?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
Those things are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
What makes you... I don't think they're sterile. They breed all right.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
Okay. You might make me more fertile or impregnate me.
Oh, that's too bad. Perhaps we can perform a sterility castration some other time then.
You don't seem to have a grasp on your own research. I had other questions.
Submit your questions. I shall respond with deadly answers.
Mobius. Dr. Mobius. What do you know of him?
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying robo-scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
Tell me about the radar fence.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
Okay.
Trapped? Nonsense. We are secure here from evil philosophies. Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
Okay. Don't you want to leave here? There's a whole world beyond this place.
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
Okay.
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
Okay, what else do we got here?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Big Empty.
That castrated nickname of our facility is not its true name. The true name is Big Mountain. Where are your manners? It is our home, threatened by the horrors of Mobius. All we wish to do is continue our research, layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails, and blowing up all the time.
Okay. Why haven't you leveled this place? I saw the expanse from the balcony. You made a mess of the landscape. This crater looks like it's been tag teamed by giant. Okay.
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore. So the crater became our testing grounds for science.
Test cities.
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes. If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
What was this explosion?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
Okay.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Man, we got a ton of quests from this place so far. Let's look and see what we have here. Oh wow, look how big this place is too. Okay. Okay. So we got travel to the X-13 research facility, travel to the X-8 center, travel to X-2, Travel to X8 to find the force field disrupting EM pulse wave upgrade for the sonic emitter. Okay. Try to find any trace of Gabe in Higgs Village. Picking your brain. Speak to Dr. 8 if you can. Okay, so I wonder, do I have anything that improves my intelligence? Int +1. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to need something. I think Mentats. Int +2. So I'm at 5, 6, 7. I think we need 8 probably to be able to talk to him. I could try it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. What's this? So you scrap electronics, sensor modules. Okay. That's Dr. 8. He's gonna be the hard one to talk to. Let's go talk to these other ones first. Locked easy. Locked average. What was that noise? We're gonna have to check out all this stuff here. Okay. See, who do we have here? Dr. Klein.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Despite your lack of earmuffs. Let's see, you seem knowledgeable in your fields. No doubt there is much you can share with me. I'd be honored if I could hear any knowledge the think tank had to share on these sciences.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
Okay. Did we get a quest out of it? Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. You seem like you're the one in charge.
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Mobius?
Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw upon the screen, twisted by science. He was once one of us, a friend. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains, 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 always about the brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace.
Let's see, these mechanical robo-scorpions consume intelligence. Are you certain of your findings? They drain intelligence from living creatures. How? Chems? Let's do that one.
I'm not certain. Perhaps it only affects machines. If so, you may be immune. If it is chems, then we have nothing to fear. Since we are afraid, it must not be chems, and you need not fear, which means you can test it. Logical.
Huh, okay.
It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting, or asking questions, apparently. Have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub.
Why the anti-aggression programming?
We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight. Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent. They also broke one of my trains.
I wonder if it was a brotherhood. Oh, we got a quest. Okay, when visitors attack. What is this place?
This is the think tank. The nerve center of Big Mountain. The greatest research center known to man. And to us. Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science. Atomic power, nuclear power, and scientific power.
Okay.
Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place properly, and you will do the same with the other scientists here.
Okay.
That glowing red scar? That laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape, as if by some child? It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic. Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics.
Okay.
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto dock runs on remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
Mobius might have my brain.
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear.
Let's see, what's this autodoc surgery code you mentioned? Mobius set up the autodoc medical routine, so you think he's responsible for the post-organ dump? Let's see, which one do we want to pick? Because we might be able to get a code.
Mobius's legacy code was in the old auto dock. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure, so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost. Yes, always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The auto dock is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Only Mobius would know for sure what happened with the procedure. Perhaps. Well, and your brain, of course, it would know as well. It can communicate the procedure when we examine it. It is conceivable to trace its surgical scalpel prints once we have the brain. Might take some time, but your brain has no pain nerves to scream at us while we dissect it. Convenient. I detest screaming in my lab. Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad. Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings. Yes, a most good buy.
Okay. Are these locked too? Oh. What is this? Does this hurt me? Radio doesn't work. Not really much in here. What the fuck? I hate mannequins. The second one of them moves, I'm out. Sexy sleepwear. Oh. We'll take all that stuff so we can repair with it. Good God. What were they testing in here? Oh, look, it's a little teddy bear. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, he's giving him flowers. Or her, I should say. Good Lord. Whose room is this? Got stuff everywhere. Let's see, what is that? Picture of mountains or something? This must be where they go to like recharge for the night. Okay, so I can get it. Let me save really quick. We can get in these other ones too. One of them was locked, so hopefully they don't get mad at me for trying to pick the lock.
I can hear your penis tips. Feet tromping around.
Alright, what do we got here? Bunch of radios. Okay. Oh, there's a toolbox over here too. This must be Dala's room. It is a trophy for something. Oh, look, it's a little dinky. Do we still have our dinky? Hell yeah, we do. Dinky the T-Rex dinosaur. He has gone with us everywhere. A beer. Flamer fuel. We got some kind of cage here. This one was the average one. Yeah. God damn it. Come on now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Ah, Nuka-Cola. So refreshing. Radix. Somebody was on the drugs. I don't remember which one that was. Look, it's a picture of them all. Wait a minute, but which one's Dala? Maybe it's not all of them then. This thing's not working. Okay, so that's all the rooms. Let's go talk to the other robots.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
Sure. The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Damn, I cannot perception my way out of this. Hold on a second.
Until I...
Let's see, do I got anything that gives me increased perception? Or persuasion, maybe? Perception? So... let's... I guess it'd be mentats.
And you return as curious. Looping, yes. It is a scientific fact that hormones drive a percentage of lobotomites into recursive behavior patterns. We haven't researched this, as my colleagues care little about the behavior patterns of lobotomites once their brains are removed. It is why so many are littered around the facility, like skin envelopes, discarded after they are peeled open and the contents extracted. It varies according to the number and density of lobotomites that have infected an area. In 43% of observed cases, true lobotomites left alone will fight for dominance or inject bodily fluids into each other's orifices. Unsanitary. I have tried to observe more cases, but subjects seem unwilling to release bodily fluids in my presence.
I cannot help but notice your fascination with the human body.
What? Nonsense.
Let's see here. Close eyelids, breathe deeply, then stretch languidly. Turn and cough roughly, then run your hand along the side of your face, then exhale rapidly.
What? What are you doing?
Run your hand, coming out of her shell. Run your hand along the sides of your face.
Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
Can we... Are we supposed to do the other ones? Turn and cough roughly? Can I do the other one again?
Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Let's see. Well, why don't you just give in then? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I'll tell the others if you don't make it. I could come back and just breathe if you want.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my gel might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Purple, purple. Woo. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Purple. Ba, ba, bloop. Ba, ba, bloop. Ba, ba, bloop.
We just... Okay.
Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
We got a whole bunch of drain cells. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dalla, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in
211 doctorates? Holy cow.
I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however.
How do you get a
When
degree in
possible,
curiosity?
I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
Exactly. I have a master's degree, and that was a lot of time. Like, 211 doctorates. That is...
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
Okay. A lot of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
I am sometimes called a courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different specimens.
Huh, there was another courier?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
Huh, what was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
Okay. Why did you remove my brain? He came and went, so we got a quest for that one.
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
Okay, how am I still talking and walking?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
Okay, I feel strange in here, peaceful but on edge.
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here. Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. Not something I would relish doing. No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain, and we extracted that like we do all lobotomites here.
Okay, I had other questions.
Perhaps you are stuck in a looping gesture of verbal intercourse.
What do you know about Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius, a monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all. It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the dome where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain.
Okay.
This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain. where all questions can be answered. You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
Previous test subjects. How many of them were there?
Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff. It is a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself. We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice?
Very nice. Let's see. 3 subjects minus 1.
Because 3-1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other. One mean, one curious. But there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the -1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure.
Okay.
Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once, until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way.
Alright, Yoda, good luck at raid tonight.
An interrogation. How fascinating. Please begin. Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Okay. Let's see if we can talk to Dr. 8. Let me save really quick. I'm hoping we have enough int to be able to do so. Okay. Let's see. Can you speak? Do you understand me? This is like talking to Bumblebee. Let's see. Your voice module got damaged. I heard in an attack. Blasting me with staticky clicks isn't helpful. Okay. That is too bad or good or something. Okay. Let's see. Can I ask you some questions? This is probably pointless, but we'll see here. Can you tell me about the attack? I didn't catch that. Maybe part of the damage. Let's see. Who are you? Okay. Good to meet you. Double, circle, a dash, whoever. Sounds important, I think. Mobius. Just calm down. Didn't mean to alarm you. Let's see here. Wait, after listening a bit, that's Robcode terminaling protocol you're broadcasting. You're emitting characters in a pattern of 8, bracketed with tone adjustments at the end. Well, I just heard the rhythm in the sequence is all. Well, all life is patterns. You just gotta let the unconscious ones process them. Investigate the term link code. You just boo me. I agree. If someone would take the time, you're more than just sound effects in a tank. Okay. If the Robco terminaling protocol, doesn't that mean it can be hacked? Okay. It'll only take a second to violate your rights and make your voice mine. If that's termlink code, don't worry, I'm not going to take advantage of your exposed code. You've gained karma. Oh, on the save wavelength. Not a problem. I know what it's like to be experimented on. Let's see here. About when I first arrived, tell me you didn't sun ejaculate into the sonic emitter. Let's see. Well, there had to be some other way to fire it up. Can we at least talk it over next time? Oh my god. Usually I can find some cram lying around, put some duct tape around the lid. Good to go. The less said about it, the better. Let's move on. Forget. Okay. Now that we know each other better, can you tell me about the sonic emitter? Huh. Either he didn't like that, or... Let me see what quests I still have. Talk to Dr. Klein about the conversation he had with the last visitor. Ask Dr. O about the attack on the think tank. Alright, which one's Dr. O?
Lobotomite! Has it come for hellos?
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
You are Dr. O, correct?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm? It is! What's your agenda bringing that in here?
What, my Pip-Boy?
How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain could make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
I don't think I'll worry you. Let's see. I don't think I'll worry you by telling you what House and his robots have been up to since.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girdle bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Ask.
Okay. I heard you and 8 were attacked by previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm. This human. I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place.
That must have been
While we were
Elijah.
trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but
That's gotta be Elijah.
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, then let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Why is that?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
I wonder who that could be. Elijah's got to be the first one. The second one, he said she. Interesting.
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state. Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around. Yeah, I do. It wasn't always oh. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple. Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after colostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
If they kept confusing the letter with the number, you think their name is Dr. Zero?
Yes, thank you. Zero. I am Zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
O sounds more impressive.
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Damn. 8 of 9 intelligence. Well, 0 and O do look a lot alike. There's no way to tell a difference.
I might as well take Dala up on that self-vivisection competition. Forget this. What about it? I don't feel like arguing it with you two.
Damn.
Fine. Ask. That genius, Mobius, somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure.
Giant monster or giant robot scorpion?
Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds?
Okay. What else do we got here?
Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
Okay, I need more of those worthless caps to test the CIU barter function.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Okay.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Interesting. And we leveled up. So, let's see. I wonder if I'm going to need science here. Okay. Well, I guess we'll put the rest of them in snake. Why not? Okay. Okay, so we now have talked with everybody, and we have a couple. Ask Dr. Klein about the conversation he had with the last visitor. Okay. So I think we've done most of the ones here. Alright, that was a lot of talking. It took through 2 hours for all that stuff. So we'll go ahead and stop here for the evening. And we have plenty of quests for this area. I think we have one more that we'll do here, then we'll be on our way and exploring Big Mountain. Anyways, hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching.